Good morning, Bix Weir, roadrunner.com with your morning horn of Z's. Your sip of chaga coffee with a splash of cinnamon C60. Yes, stay healthy, my friends. All right. Interesting. Those who like cinnamon, do that. All right, let's talk about silver. I want to talk about Theta today, too, because it cracks me up. I'll get there. Silver. The guys yesterday, or day before, at Crypto Viewing did a Patreon discussion of when cryptos are going to blow sky high. What's it going to be like? Really good discussion. Go Patreon Crypto Viewing and join their monthly thing. But Dick Allgar, my buddy, did see that there was a person in charge of this, telling people with computers, you do this, you do that, you do this, you do that. And they just followed orders to set prices. I've been screaming about this since 2007. Yes, 2007. That there are people in charge of all markets, exchanges, prices of everything, including crypto. And there's literally a guy back there giving orders. Okay, we're going to put silver at $21.73 at 8:54 a.m. Tuesday, May 31st. Click that button and that happens. And let's just program out the year. And then they'll tweak it at times when they need to. That shit happens. I'm telling you right now. What Dick saw was not just crypto markets. That's for all markets. Everything's planned. Everything's rigged to an extent that they have got the banks in a place where they can destroy the banking system. 2 quadrillion plus in derivatives, massive silver derivatives. The banks will go down, and when they go down, they take everything with it. What the Fed and the people in charge, the good guys in charge of that part of it, they wanted no winners in this thing. They want it so that everything gets wiped out, and then we can just get to start fresh. Nice and fair for everybody. Well, life isn't like that. People figured out what they were doing. Road to Ruta people figured out what they were doing. They got themselves a whole bunch of gold and silver, by the way. Most people who got the gold have already swapped for silver, but go ahead and do it now. Over 80 to 1 right now, which is crazy. But the riggers didn't want people to win. They don't want any winners. They know there's going to be, they just don't want any. And that's why there'll be no deciders. There'll be no one like Klaus Schwab or Janet Yellen or Queen of England or anybody like that deciding what each country will use as money, because people will just stop trading with each other. It's already started to happen. China is making sure that's going to happen. When the China door shuts, which is coming very soon, they take back Taiwan, then voila, you've got no more goods coming in the United States. Hyperinflation is already kicking in. Today is the last day of the inflation month of May. And it will be announced, I think, on June 10th, what the inflation was. I can guarantee you it's going to be over 9%. What? It can't be, Biggs. Last month was 8.3%, and they said we'd already peaked. What has gone up? Gas prices have gone through the roof. All electrical power has gone through the roof. Cars have gone through the roof. Food has gone through the roof. Everything has gone through the roof. Natural gas has gone through the roof. So we are going to see a print, I believe, above 9% when last month they told you, oh, it's peaked. It went from 8.5 to 8.3. It's over. It's done. It's all part of the plan. And this will continue until they're ready to pull the plug on everything. Everything. No 401k, no nothing. No IRA, no checking account, no savings account. And people are asking me, well, what about FDIC insurance? Well, what does FDIC really insure? First, they insure all the derivatives. Also, that the banks got that included in. But they also only insure fiat money, Federal Reserve notes. You'll get back what you put in up to $250,000 per account. But do you really want Federal Reserve notes when the Federal Reserve system is crashed and we go back to a U.S. dollar-based system? And what's a dollar? It's not an IOU from the Fed. So keep all this in mind as we go through. You need gold in your possessions. Well, gold or silver, mainly silver. I don't have any gold left. I had one buffalo 1 ounce Buffalo coin that I traded in. I think it was at 70, 72 to 1 or something about a year ago. Silver, if you understand gold, do your homework on silver because it's 1,000 times better than what gold offers. And gold is great, don't get me wrong. Although there are massive amounts of gold that they're not telling you about, silver is I think exactly the opposite. They had to tear down the most important military facility in U.S. mainland, which was the Y-12 facility for the Manhattan Project in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. They had to tear it down in the 90s just to get the silver out. 3 billion ounces of silver, and now that's gone. If there was massive amounts of silver, like there are massive amounts of gold, they would have just used that silver, and they didn't. They didn't. So that's my take. And you very rarely hear, we found this huge new silver mine. With the gold mines, yeah, they find them all over the U.S., and then the U.S. locks them up in national parks, military bases, Chocolate Mountain, for example, National Park, the Grand Canyon, obviously, all throughout Utah and the southwest of the United States. There's massive amounts of gold, especially in the national parks. And there's national parks everywhere. California, Dianne Feinstein is locked up. I think the federal government now owns 41% of the land in California. California could never secede from the Union because they don't own their damn state. They own, 59% of it. The federal government, which has an army, owns the rest. So good luck with that. And the stuff down in the southern desert where Dianne Feinstein locked up millions of acres just contains massive amounts of gold. Massive. Like crazy amounts. More than any gold. Little Jeffrey Christian's going to blow his wig off. Well, we'll find out, won't we? All right. So silver, they're still holding down. Gold, they're holding down. It's just the guy high. Everybody wave to the guy on the computer back there deciding what price goes where with the click of a mouse. I will meet him one day. I have my ideas who it might be or who they're connected to, but hey, we'll find out soon enough. As you can tell, silver's way below all its moving averages. And right now, the commercials are as short as they've been in, Ted Butler was saying, a couple of years, I think. They're short as they've been in a couple of years. And the technical funds are all going short. Has the smallest short position. The commercials have the smallest short position they've had in years. The technicals are going short, which is rocket fuel for the next move up. So just hang on tight. I don't know when it'll come. But remember, the moves up are controlled. In 2011, J.P. Morgan brought the price of silver from $20 to $50 and then created an artificial bear market. It's that easy to do. It's that easy. So, but if you're on the road to root on the private road, you know who's back there just soaking in all that physical silver. So, really good news. All right. Let's move on to crypto and what I want to talk about. Yes, crypto, we're allowed to go up. I had started to get the calls and the emails. I should have never, blah. I should have never got in. It's over. It's over for Bitcoin and the cryptos. And then they come back up and everybody who cried before doesn't get in until everybody else is getting in. And then the same things happen. Wash, rinse, repeat. During this time, during the down markets, the good companies continue to do what they're doing. Build their network, build their brand, build their technology. Theta is doing freaking everything. They just announced Mainnet 4.0, which allows big companies like Netflix and Amazon to create subchains off the Theta network. We are getting closer and closer to replacing Ethereum. That was part of the plan. And the Theta Labs guys never say it, but of course it was. They invented something better than Ethereum without going through the mechanics. Ethereum is like begging to get to where Theta is right now. And they're not, I doubt they'll be able to do it. That's one of the reasons that Theta was written in the same computer language as Ethereum. So everybody on the Ethereum network, when they figure out it doesn't work as good as Theta does, will just move over to Theta. It's working now. Anyway, Mainnet 4.0 creates something even better, subchains. So someone like Disney or anybody who wants to use the Theta blockchain can create their own Theta sub-blockchain. The Disney chain created on the Theta network. Unbelievable stuff. Lots more in the white paper. If you want to read the white paper, go to thetatoken.org, and it's right there. Theta Mainnet 4.0, the white paper is right here, published in April. Really just beyond amazing stuff coming out of Theta Labs. Price has nothing to do with Theta. Let me just tell you this. When Theta went to $15, people I knew were saying, oh, I want to buy. That's what happens every time it runs up. And I said, well, okay, go ahead and buy. Get ready for 90% swings both ways. It could have gone to 30. It could have gone to 3,000. Ultimately, it will go into the thousands. But what I always say to them, and I hear it every single time, when Theta went over $7, $8, $9, people were saying to me, well, I can't buy it because you just got lucky. You got in when it was low. If I were to ask them today, back when Theta was $10, hey, would you buy it $1? Would you buy Theta $1? They say, oh, that's an easy buy. That's an obvious one. Well, it just about hit $1 the other day. Did you buy? No, Theta's going in the dumper. Oh my God. It just goes round and round. It's unbelievable. So yes, that's why I hodl. Yes, they can set the price of Theta to minus $40. They can set the price of Theta to plus $3,000, and I think it will go to $3,000. Everybody will be using Theta. Every company, every corporation, every human being on the planet will be using the Theta network and all the different things they're building off it. It's kind of like the big jump that Ethereum got, but it just was way too slow and way too expensive, and the way to fix it, it was ridiculous. So Theta invented a better way than what Ethereum is. And they said, oh, we're not really interested in that, because they basically didn't need it. They don't need to be the new Ethereum, but they can be. It's a blink of an eye. Cheap, fast transactions. And then with these subchains, invent your own business on a subchain. You're going to need Theta and Theta Fuel to operate in that Theta network mode. Get your Theta Fuel, get your T-Drop, get all your Theta belongings, sit in your lawn chair and wait. Wait for the crash of the system. I don't know what Theta will be worth. It won't be worth anything. None of the exchanges will be open. Silver won't be worth anything. Gold won't be worth anything. Stocks and bonds won't be worth anything. But you're going to want them to have them in your own possession as we restart the system. So that's my take. Really good AMA. Ask me anything discussion. Go to Big Dog 1111's YouTube channel. They just posted on May 25th. Theta Labs AMA with TRS. I don't know who TRS is. Anyway, there's Mitch and Jay Long and Wes are there. Go check it out. Listen to what they're saying. Listen to the companies that could benefit from the Theta subchain idea, which is coming. And I think it's October 1st is when it will be implemented. I'm not saying the price of Theta is going to go up on October 1st. I think the price of Theta will start the moonshot when Tom Brady has a commercial and says, hey, we're finally getting a blockchain for our company. It's going to be Theta. Theta Labs will be the blockchain for Autograph. That's in my opinion. Right now, they're just using the gambling sites blockchain because it's not really legal yet. Theoretically, Gary Gensler's coming out probably before September with his relaying the discussion and what has been decided already. It's already been decided. This has long been decided. I think Veritasium is going to play a huge role, especially if they go after the big competitors to banks, which is the DeFi stuff. It'll be interesting. That's for sure. Anyway, go check out that AMA with the guys from Theta. Get your Theta, get your silver, get your Road to Rutacoin. Don't forget your Road to Rutacoin. I will be discussing the third-party silver player again with Jenny. I got more questions for her. We're going to dive deeper down into his piles of silver, and we'll talk about where he's getting it, how he's getting it, and what was the construct behind fooling the banks to hand over all the silver? It's good stuff. This is good stuff. I'm excited. Anyway, if you go to roadtoruta.com, hit subscribe today, you will see the Road to Ruta. Ruta Lives coin. That coin's going to be worth zillions of dollars as a collector's item because we went through the shit. Right now, we're going through the shit. When it's over, the Road to Ruta theory will be the closest thing of any of the theories out there. There's going to be no Gesra, Nesra, and quantum financial system. The Road to Ruta theory has not changed. There are good guys behind the scenes looking to take out the bad guys. Gold and silver will play dominant roles, especially gold, because there's so damn much of it. Silver will be probably too expensive. 1-to-1 silver-gold ratio is coming very fast. Very fast. Anyway, go to roadtoruta.com. Oh, click, like, and subscribe. Subscribe. I want to get 100,000 subscribers by my birthday, July 4th. Yes, July 4th. So I got a month. Please subscribe. Please. This is Bix. I'll talk to you.